Hi everybody, welcome back to another mod showcase with me, Sid, and I say another mod showcase, this is actually an extension of the mod showcase because we are looking at Quark build 0.24 or build 24 or however the computer nerd people like to describe their builds. Yeah, Vazkii has updated as I predicted. Strangely enough, this is actually the second. I think I did the spotlight on build 21 or build 22, we're now on build 24, and the night of the day that I released my last mod spotlight of this, Vazkii live streamed and fixed some of the things I highlighted in that mod spotlight. So go Vazkii. Anyway, let's get on. This is the second time of recording, by the way, because I recorded the entire thing and then realised I did not record it, but we are here. So let me get rid of you for starters, because I didn't clear you off there. You'll recall in the last mod showcase I pointed out that dispensers would plant seeds, spuds, carrots, netherworts, chorus fruit onto the right thing, but they didn't plant cocoa beans. Oops. Fixed. Onwards. Nether brick and fire charge will give you this rather nice charred nether brick, which comes in a step and slab variety as well. 8 sandstone will give you polished sandstone, or 2 polished sandstone slabs will also give you that back, but that's with the reconstruction rule from Quark, and 4 polished sandstone will give you sandstone brick, and these come in slabs and stairs varieties, and also exactly the same recipes in red clay. If you do /game rule space Quark _ allow drop off false, it will turn off that drop off button. If you're doing it in the game, it will stop it working. Once you've relogged, it will basically take it away, which I have relogged. And I haven't got an item to play with, damn it. Well, I need an item. Let me take these shears out of here. I have obviously had to reset when I missed things, and I forgot to do this one. Shift T in chat. So if you wanted to brag about your shears, Shift and T will tell chat about your shears, and you can hover over them and you'll get the details. Naturally, you'd probably do that with something a bit more braggy than shears, but you know, things. But on to shears. Now, chickens. Chickens are... Oh, let me just eat. No. Chickens are fun little fellas. And you know, they drop their feathers now and again, like they do in Quark with the shedding. But sometimes you want feathers faster, and the only way to do it is to kill them. Not anymore. You can shear them. Half a heart each, and they'd obviously kick the bucket if you shear them too much, but you could heal them with a splash potion. Also works with babies. Not sure whether that is intended behaviour or not. But yeah, so shearable chickens. Whatever next. Minecarts. Whenever you want to make a minecart, you make the minecart, then you have to craft it again to make the, say, a chest minecart or a furnace minecart. No, you don't. Not anymore. Just right-click with the item and the minecart will upgrade. Same goes for the redstone ones, and presumably it probably goes for the command block ones as well. Over here is an interesting one, and I am not sure I agree with this mechanic personally. Now, yeah, I've already done it once, so let me just gear up and go in here and get one of those. And so, you know the old trick of Enderman farming: too high block, hide under it, Enderman can't get you, right? Not anymore. If he can't get you, he'll teleport you out. If you try and hide, he'll teleport you back out again. Yeah. As I say, not 100% certain. I agree with that. You can turn it off though, because it's Quark. Everything is configurable in this. So if you don't like it, just don't use it. Simple. Witches will drop their hats about the same rate as with the skeleton heads, and of course, you can wear the hat, and you will look gorgeous. Oops, let me just put that back on there. So yeah, Witcher's hat. I think it has equivalent to about +1 armor, so it's not particularly good armor, but I think it also helps against potion effects. I need to double check that. Here is, oh no, let's go over here to the simple ones first. Giant mushrooms spawning in swamps, that's been toned down a little bit apparently, so there's less of them. But big trees now spawn in plains to break up the monotony, so you get the odd big tree spawning in the plains biome. Here's an interesting one. Give me that. In some chests you will find ancient tomes, power 5. Well, ancient tomes of any enchant, of the highest level of enchant. So you go, oh, I've got a power 5 bow. No, you haven't. You can't use that on an item. It's an ancient tome, not an enchanted book. You need a power 5 book. And you craft the power 5 book with the ancient tome. Costs 35 levels, and it will give you an overpowered enchant. Just one level higher than things, so at power 6. However, as we say, we do need some experience. Give me some. So combine those two together, 35 levels, you get power 6. Now you combine that with the bow, it costs another 35 levels to get you a power 6 bow. Pretty awesome. Very expensive. It's going to take you a while to get 70 levels. Right, over here. In fact, no, we'll deal with this guy. These guys. If you've ever thought the nether wasn't difficult enough, if you ever kind of sat there going, oh, the nether's easy. Yeah, Vazkii has made it so blazers spawn naturally in the nether outside of fortresses. I think it's quite a rare spawn chance, and similar to the guardians spawning in the sea, but they are now, yeah, they are now with us forever, everywhere. Thanks. Over here we have a new item, the slime in a bucket. I'll need that as well. Now the slime in a bucket, basically, if you take a bucket and you take a smallest slime possible and right click on it, you'll get a slime in a bucket. He's an adorable little fella. If you're in a slime chunk, he will start to jump up and down in his bucket, so you'll get an animation to tell you you're in a slime chunk. It's very, very similar, if not almost identical to the slime chunk detector in Britannia. You can deploy him back out and you can recapture him. So you can get him out and have a little bit of exercise, pop him back in his bucket. One thing I did notice is if you name him, there he is, Errol, and put him in a bucket, when you redeploy him, he will lose that attribute. So that may be a bug, may be fixed, who knows. And finally, you can actually combine a slime in a bucket with a piston to make a sticky piston. Of course, that would make you very, very evil, because he's so cute. Finally, well, not second to finally, penultimately even, in desert temples you will have a chance now of finding a treasure map. This is a map which is pre-mapped, has an X on it. If you go to the X which is on the map and dig down, you will find a loot chest from the dungeon, and a dungeon loot chest, obviously, random contents, yeah, just a nice little feature. And finally there is an experimental module been added. So before we had things like vanity, we had tweaks, we had world gen, we had architect building, we had automation modules. There's now experimental. Experimental, if we go into the mod options and look at Quark and config, you've got this module here now. It has two things in it which I'm not going to demonstrate because I would need to go into another world, but you can play with these DRs content. Do play with them in a test world. Panorama Maker allows you to make new screenshots for the main menu of your own. Bigger Caves basically allows you to alter the spawning size of caves with unpredictable results. Vazkii's tweeted quite a few pictures of some of the things she's done, and yeah, it's things, hence experimental. And as I said, if you go in modules, experimental module is off by default. Do not turn it on unless you absolutely really want to, because it could bugger up your main world. Okay, and I think until tonight's updates, sorry, I'm being facetious there, till the next updates, that's probably us. Quark build 24. Yep, grab it, download it, details in the description. Hope you enjoyed, and until next time, thanks for watching, and bye for now.